I got in, this is the Monster Drop board and a new ROM here. Got that installed. And this is an I/O board for Deal or No Deal. And I thought the board that was red was the I/O board, and it's the one to the left of it. This one very well could be the problem too. So I'm gonna check the voltages first just to make sure it's okay. Then I'll try to install this one. I think it was the red board because that's where the power went in first, but we'll see. We'll put that in. Then we also have Mini Dunx has an issue where it's dead, and then these go to Mini Bowling. I gotta replace all 10 of these. They're for the strings on the pins. I gotta replace all of it for all 4 lanes, so 40 of those have to be done. Hopefully we can get it all done tonight. We'll see. Stick around.
This job would be great if it wasn't for the customers.
I'm Walter Day, the father of esports, and you're watching Matty Mo's Arcade.
And you know how long it's been since I played whack-a-mole?
I'm getting ready to attack. Fanny pack attached. Tokens are all stacked. Got the mallet in my grasp. Waiting for the moles, hiding in their holes. Scoreboard keeping tally. I'll be playing till they close now. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. I'm a mallet master, a single-fisted blaster. You can ask my baby, it starts slow then gets faster. I'm a record setter.
There we go. And we got the new one all installed. So we just need to get some power to the game. Oh, I missed a connector here. Oh, I'm probably not going to be able to do this left-handed. Let's see. I know this is great camera work, isn't it? I'm actually using the camera to see it. I gotta turn the right way. Alright, there we go. I did get it. Alright. So let's turn the game on, and it's gonna take a second, so give me a second here. I hate this game. It's on now, but it's still doing the exact same thing it was. It is not. This side's coining up. The other side won't even coin up. So it'll coin up, but it won't drop the ball still. There's like no voltage going to it. So I'm gonna have to come back to this one. I'm gonna go over to Mini Dunx and check that one out. Looks like this might be a whole waste of a day. We'll see. All right, we're at Mini Dunx next, and I'll show you what's going on. So turn it on, the LEDs come on. The board is getting AC power anyway, but none of the DC power is getting to anything else in the game. So this game, I guess, doesn't have a switching power supply. It does have its own transformer, and all the voltage looks like it comes out of here and probably here. Let's see, and we have no LEDs here, so there's no power getting here. So it's got to run through this bridge rectifier. It's getting to it. I have replaced this before, so I'm going to pull the board out and we'll look at that and see if it's got a fried leg like it did last time. I'll be right back. So the board was sitting like this. This is the bridge rectifier. It takes in the AC voltage and converts it to DC voltage. It's basically 4 diodes in a series. And so I've had that go bad once before, and one leg had burnt off on the back of the board here. Now it looks like it's starting to happen here. So I'm, by the looks of this, that was kind of fuzzed. This is definitely not making contact. Yeah, I can completely move that in there. It's not making contact at all. So I think I can just reflow this for now, and I think it'll work. But something's causing it to do that, and I'm gonna have to figure that out. But let's go ahead and pull it off and take it to the back and go ahead and add some solder to this horrible solder job and reflow this guy. See if this gets it up. Alright. So just need to reflow and add some solder, I think, for now. But like I said, just There's a reason that that's happening. Kind of looks, kind of looked like a solder pad was lifted, but I don't think so. My solder really wants high heat to melt, so this had to get hot. See, it's still solder, I guess. I'm gonna turn my iron up. This is that stuff I had a problem with. And it's just cold enough back here where it's going to screw with it, I think. I have to go up to max. The solder here is a little better than what that was, I do believe, but I don't know that it's going to get hot enough in here. Or if this iron's going to get hot enough. I need my weller. I need to get that leg hot enough to get the solder to stick to it. Just hold the iron on it. See how that looks. Already looks like crap. She's making contact though. It was making no contact before. The whole leg was wiggling in the inside of that little dead solder boat that it was in. Really hard to keep this whole solder blob hot enough. It's a little better. I think this is the one that burnt up before. Let me add a little bit right there. Does not want to stick to the leg, can't get it hot enough. Gonna have to get a beefier solder station, I think. This thing really wasn't meant for as much use as I'm using it, and I didn't plan on using it as much as I am. I am gonna do a video soon, and I'm gonna go over all the equipment that I use. But I wasn't doing as much soldering, at least here, whenever I got this thing. And I figured it was going to be plenty fine for what I needed it for. And it would have been. But doing all the repairs and stuff back here for customers that I'm doing now, just using it a lot more than I thought. But these are some thick legs too. And if this is bad, I have replacements. I think I have one that'll work for it that I was going to use on a pinball machine. Just does not want to stick to this leg. It's starting to get warm now. There we go. This solder is awful. So next Monday I'll pull this board and we'll try to find out what's going on with it. But this should get us through the weekend. Come on. Let's get hot. Ugly solder job. Don't hold it against me. Sure. Oh yeah, we got nothing over here on this side. Definitely want to have to try to do this in a room that's not freezing. And like fighting a second battle. It's not that cold back here, but it's just not as warm as it normally is when I'm trying to solder. Usually it's freaking hot as hell back here. Alright, I think that ought to get it. Unless this part went bad. That's not horrible, I guess. Better than it was, and it was awful looking before. I don't think I had my iron hot enough the last time I did this. Alright, so let's throw this back in the game. That should get it, I do believe. We are all set, so let's flip it on. And it looks like we have power. Game came on. Alright. So we'll call that one a success. Now we got to go over here behind Seawolf and get to Deal or No Deal. So at least we have one success for the night. Check out the name on these caps here. TTAM. I have to do some research to find out if those are any good or not. It's funny seeing my name backwards on a cap. Maybe I'll carry them if they're good. Alright, we got one LED on here. I can't remember if they're both supposed to be on. It says down. I hear something running. I'm not sure about that. We'll keep an eye on it and come back. Let's go ahead and go over to Deal or No Deal and throw that board in, see if it does any good. Alright, so this is the new board here. This is the old one. Like I said, I don't know if this is bad, but I don't know that it's good either. I just know that the power's coming in here, and I assumed this one was bad. And this one the lights would come on, but just for a second, so I just figured it wasn't getting all the way there. Let's go ahead and turn it off. I mean, turn it on, turn the light off. And there we go. Nope, same thing. So I don't think it's this board, I think it's this one. What a bummer. Alright, well, that'll wrap it for tonight. At least we got one of the games up. So I'll get this board ordered and send this one back, and then we'll figure out what's going on with Monster Drop tomorrow. Thanks for watching. So these two right here are going to be ground and 5 volts. So what do we get here? Did I not turn the game on? I didn't turn the game on. I guess that would help. Hang on.
Here it is. A nice little trade. The person I traded got what they wanted. I got what I wanted. And a pretty good deal on it too. Super hang on.
Get what I want.
That comes later.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on fire.
Whoa.
Lots of smoke.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, well, thanks for watching.
When you take care of people, people take care of you in this community.
That's the truth.
So everyone, please remember that. Even if we're competitors, we're not enemies.